Hey, this is Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and this reading is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, okay? This is about the energy of the solar eclipse today. I was trying to get your video out before the eclipse, but I wasn't able to, so this is about the energy of today, what you should expect today as far as your feelings, emotions, and what kind of lessons or what things are closing out in your life. And it's about the energies after the eclipse. And the energy of the eclipse lasts for up to 6 months or for the next 6 months. So this is going to be a timeless reading. It's not going to be time stamped because this energy can unfold, okay, or it can build up. So what I'm talking about may have not taken place yet. Some of it may have taken place, but a lot of this can happen in the next 6 months. I didn't say that in my previous videos, but I wanted to mention that some of this stuff will take 6 months to play out. Now, Capricorns, I do want to have a talk with you guys. The first part of your reading is going to be about finances. It's going to be more general, and then there's going to be a love portion. So interesting what I'm seeing for finances. Okay, so the reason I want to talk to you guys is because I see that there is something that you are holding on to, some sort of guilt in relation to possibly something work related. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. You probably, maybe there was a position that you're guilty of something, maybe a position that you wanted to go for, but maybe you were too afraid to. I feel like you're beating yourself up about not going after maybe a career, maybe not making a decision in the nick of time. Maybe you're guilty of procrastinating. I feel like there's somebody, a Capricorn out there that's looking back and they're thinking, damn, I wasted a lot of time. I should have done this differently. I should have took that job, or I should have started that business when I had the money, etc. Like, I feel like someone is really beating themselves up because of past decisions. And I'm here to tell you that there's no need to do that, because everything that you've done in the past was, it was meant to happen that way. There's different possibilities. Now remember, every every decision has a consequence, and it leads to a different scenario, a different path. But all paths are possibilities that the universe already sees, that God already sees, okay? You choose left, God already sees what happens when you choose the left path. And if you choose right, he already sees what's going to happen. Each of those paths are divinely guided, and they're divine, they're ordered. Like, your steps are ordered regardless of what path you choose. There is going to be an unfolding that's already in divine alignment to the outcome or the destination. So for example, you're at a crossroad, there's left and there's right. Both of these paths are ultimately going to lead you to the finish line, or that ultimate destination. It's just that one path is going to take longer than the other, okay? But just understand that whatever you went through happened for a reason. It was supposed to happen that way based on your decisions, okay? So don't beat yourself up about what happened, okay? The eclipse is about you letting go of the past, you letting go of things that no longer serve you, that may be holding you back from your highest and holiest good. I also see with the attracting, not chasing card, that letting things unfold naturally and not being so desperate, or not being impatient about the outcome, or not trying to control an outcome, okay? I feel like maybe there is a pursuit. I'm hearing pursuit of happiness, or some sort of long-term goal, or something that you've been always wanting to do, and I feel like you're going about it the wrong way. I feel like instead of you trusting and having faith, I feel like you are too fixated on the future, and maybe creating a scenario or a self-fulfilling prophecy of how everything's going to end up. But this is coming from a negative space, okay? Because you're lacking faith, and because you're lacking trust, we have two pages in the reverse. it's like you're looking at this as something that's so far off in the future, where when it's really not. You know what I mean? It's almost like the Four of Cups. If you're familiar, if you've been watching tarot readings, you'll know that the Four of Cups is God offering this man sitting under a tree a cup. He's offering him something that's going to bring him a lot of emotional fulfillment, but that man is looking at these three cups over in the distance, and they're empty, and that represents him focusing on the past and focusing on things that didn't go well. And because this man is so fixated on those three cups, he ultimately becomes dissatisfied. He becomes uninterested, unmotivated. Okay, with these two pages, these pages for me are about start. They're about it's fresh energy, it's immaturity, it's immature energy. They can represent children, but in this case, because this is the financial or in general portion, one is Page of Pentacles and one is a Page of Cups. One is talking about setting long-term goals. It's like having a plan that's going to lead to that it's about a plan that's supporting some sort of long-term goal. And then the Page of Cups is having an idea about that goal, or having a vision or a dream about that goal that's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment. But this is all long-term stuff, because remember, these are the beginning stages, right, of whatever that plan is, or that desire, that dream. These are the beginning stages. When they're coming in the reverse, for me, I'm looking at this as a lack of taking initiative to go towards whatever is going to bring you that fulfillment. The Page of Cups is not believing in yourself, or this is you not trusting your intuition, or being overly sensitive to criticism of what other people are thinking or what other people might think. And then with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is you not putting in the work. You're not putting in the hours to research or study or take a class that might get you closer to that dream. This is you being lazy or procrastinating. This is you not, maybe starting and not finishing things. Maybe starting a class, went back to school, didn't finish. Started to form a business plan, never finished it. I feel like I'm feeling someone that starts but never finishes. And then ultimately this is bringing them dissatisfaction. This could be a fear of rejection. This could be a fear of that maybe this dream or this idea may not be attainable, okay? And also, this is a fantasy, of course. The Page of Cups is about illusions, too. But this is an illusion that you've told yourself, and it's being represented here by the Eight of Spades. Illusions, things that bring upon sorrow, like the Eight of Swords, likened to the Eight of Swords. This is bringing an energy of a little bit of sorrow, or feeling like a feeling of loss, or feeling like a loser. Okay, but you're not a loser. You're not. The loss that you've experienced in your past was due to you not putting in the effort and the time and the energy, and not believing in yourself. So the attracting and not chasing is saying anything or anyone you chase after will run in the other direction, because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Okay? Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. I want to pull the book out for that particular card. So to go into more detail, it says this card indicates perhaps you've been chasing money or some other object of desire. The angels of abundance remind you that whatever you run after runs the other way. The underlying fears that compel chasing behavior are the very same ones that result in lack and disappointment. And that Four of Cups and card that I was talking about is about disappointment, okay? Missed opportunities. You missed a bunch of opportunities in the past. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And you're dwelling on those things. And then they're causing dissatisfaction in your present. Okay, but you got to understand you can't really change the past, right? So it says here, instead of chasing, attracting can bring your desires to fruition. Attractions happens when you speak positively and hold positive thoughts and visions about your manifestations. You love them into reality. Every day send gratitude and love to whatever you're dreaming about. Like I said, the dreamer, we have him being represented here. in his infancy, okay? This is the novice, or this is the neophyte, embarking on a new journey, but he's a little scared, okay? Because he doesn't know how to bring those dreams into reality. But attraction, the law of attraction, this is what that's about, is about putting yourself in the mindset of already having what it is that you desire. How do you attract things? Because remember, we're attracting everything toward, we attract things every day through our thoughts and our actions and our feelings. So we attract everything, good or bad. So if you're fixated on negative events or things that didn't go well, the things that you lost, the things that you failed at, that is what the type of energy that you're attracting. Those are the type of experiences that you're attracting. You're attracting more lessons about loss. You're going to attract more experiences of loss until you learn the lesson, until you learn to shift your focus and your intentions to positive things. Okay, so thank you for being a part of your experience. Okay, so it says welcome gratitude, or everyday send gratitude and love to whatever you're dreaming about. Welcome it into your life. Thank you for being a part of your experience, and take love-based action steps as you're guided to rapidly bring about this manifestation. So changing the energy from chasing to attracting. Okay, and then it says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. A lot of you guys are out of shape. A lot of you guys are needing to get into the gym, and this is going to get that chi moving through your body so that you can start manifesting more. Stagnation starts from within. So for example, feng shui is all about energy flow. So it talks about decluttering your environment. So decluttering your environment, in turn, it helps to declutter your mind. When your environment is clear of clutter, your mind is also clear, because it's like as above, so below. And whatever is going on the inside will reflect on the outside. So if you're living in an environment that's cluttered, that's usually because you have a lot of cluttered thoughts. If you're stagnant and you're not moving and you're not exercising and you're not getting the energy moving within your own body, it will be reflected in your external world as stagnation, a lack of movement. You're not going to be able to manifest. So you're going to need to go out and do something that you enjoy, maybe dancing, jogging, taking a walk, biking. Anything that's going to allow you to move that chi energy will allow your manifestation abilities to increase. Okay, and then I clarify that with take a divinely guided chance card, and that's about all positive change in successful ventures. I'm stressing success, or success, because somebody keeps leaving comments letting me know that there's a C in success, because I say success sometimes. I speak multiple languages, so sometimes the words, don't come out right in English, but I am very articulate. But that's neither here or there. It says, every successful venture involves a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, so remember, your whole vessel, your whole body is a manifestation machine. Remember, the chakras are within your body, so you need to make sure that you're in alignment, and exercise is a way of getting in alignment and getting your mind right. It clears, it releases certain hormones, feel good hormones, that clears your mind, puts you at peace, puts you in a place where you are able to focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest. So this is why that card came out. So I want to talk about this Eight of Spades, bringing into sorrow. You feel trapped. You feel like things are not going your way. Archangel Uriel is being presented here in the reverse, because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not following divine guidance when it comes to your financial endeavors or the goals and plans that you have for yourself. This is 41. It reduces to a 5. This is about spirit connections and intuition and inspiration. You're feeling uninspired. This is about the crown chakra. So there is an imbalance, or there's a block there in the crown chakra. You're being downloaded or spirit is trying to communicate with you through synchronicities, and you're not seeing the signs, or you may be ignoring the signs. So they're asking you to get connected, um, and they're asking you to ask for help, but there's assistance coming in from spirit, and it could be a presence of an extended master, such as the angel Uriel, or just be a loving friend or family member in spirit. So this could be someone that's crossed over, that may be trying to convey some messages to you. Um, they even open you to the Akashic records, okay? But it's in reverse, so this is about a block to your own intuition and to the potential help and power from the spirit world. Perhaps you fear opening up to the side of your life, or perhaps it's just something that seems foreign or unrealistic. Either way, it's time to awaken to the beauty and power of this realm. See your crown chakra spinning in a beautiful violet or white light, and call upon Uriel's passion and power to help bring this connection into being. Once you're open to the incredible peace and power that spirit can bring, your life will never be the same. I feel like the eclipse is also bringing more of a spiritual connection. I feel like you've been chasing after money, chasing after worldly pleasures, that you've been neglecting the spiritual side of you. You're not only this human, living in this 3D reality, in this flesh suit, but you're also spirit. You have a soul. So you are being admonished not to neglect your spiritual side. Taking the time out to really get connected could be as simple as meditating or sitting in a quiet room and getting focused. It could be listening to meditation music. It could just be doing yoga, or doing research about a spiritual modality such as Reiki, tarot, astrology. So there's different modalities that you can be looking into. But this is about you getting synchronicities from the universe, God, and you may feel a little confused by the events that are happening around you. You may be noticing patterns and numbers and songs coming on the radio, that are answering questions that you may have asked yourself in your mind space, and it's throwing you through a loop because you're not expecting to experience these supernatural things. These things that you consider to be supernatural. This Six of Diamonds is about a loss or an absence of someone. So this is the energy of somebody from the spirit realm. It could be a father figure, it could be a mother figure, it could be a family member, a pet. Somebody, ancestor, is trying to reach out to you. Okay. It's like a loved one, because the Six of Diamonds is about losing a loved one. It's about someone that's crossed over. It could be a breakup too, but specifically I feel like somebody is trying to communicate with you. This is also about losing money, the Six of Diamonds. So I feel like you're again, because there was this very strong pursuit of money, after material things, and I feel like you learned a lot of lessons through losing money. Here, because it's being highlighted here, this is an ending. This is the very negative, one of the most negative cards in the cartomancy deck, the Ace of Spades. This is an ending. And we have Door to Value. This invokes all things negative, negative emotions, sorrow, loss. So it appears that you've learned a very difficult lesson when it came to money. You lost some money, you lost career opportunities, and this have made you feel very trapped. This has brought upon a lot of sorrow within you. But this was a lesson that was teaching you to not put so much value on money, okay? Because Door to Value is about money. It's about new beginnings in a career or money situations, right? And it feels like something was blocked. There could have been some sort of new career, a new job that you were going after, or an idea of a new creative pursuit. And it seems like the door was closed on you when it came to this new beginning. And this could be just a partial closing of this door. The hope for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however. This card reverse reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. Let your intuition guide you. And someone, again, from the spirit world is trying to communicate with you, but you haven't been listening. And they're saying that in the meantime, open your heart and your mind to other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there, not being so fixated on this or chasing after money, being so fixated on, not having enough, because this is lack consciousness. This is what I'm picking up. A lot of you are stuck, and this is a generational curse. I think this is why the someone from the other side is trying to reach out to you, because you are meant to break these generational curses that may have been afflicting your family for a very long time. This lack consciousness, this this consciousness of lack has been causing a lot of instability within your bloodline, a lot of loss. Five of Hearts. If we were to liken this to the Five of Cups, this would be sorrow, this would be heartbreak, this would be focusing on loss, focusing on the past, focusing on what didn't go right, regrets. Okay? So again, there is a need to let all that go, and this eclipse is bringing in the epiphanies, the lessons that are going to allow you to let those experiences go once and for all. And this is bigger than just you. Like I said, this is about clearing a whole generational curse. Okay. In cartomancy, the Five of Hearts is about it's a good card, and it's related to an unexpected inheritance from someone who loves you. Okay. It's about emotions. Okay. And it brings in a energy of someone close to you may be coming in to help you. Someone close to you may be coming in to help you financially in your time of need. It's a major change that's coming to your home or family. It could be a divorce. I feel like some of you guys are experiencing some sort of loss. Some of this loss or this guilt has to do with a past relationship. You missed out on an opportunity with a great person because you were too busy chasing money. Capricorns are known for their drive. You guys are go-getters, and you guys overwork yourself because you guys are you're earth sign, and part of your lesson is to, because you're opposite my sign, I'm a Cancer. I'm all about the home, nurturing the home and family. You're all about work, making money. And I feel like for some of you guys were in a relationship and you were too busy donating your time to other people. This is about tithing and donating, but I feel like this has to do with the time that you could have been spending with your family or this partner. You were so busy chasing money, working, trying to, build an empire for yourself. And that's okay, but what happened was your family or your love life suffered for it. And some of you guys had got a divorce. Here we have the King of Clubs and the Eight of Hearts coming out. So this is representing a male, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So what I see here is that somebody in the past got lost somebody, maybe possibly a divorce, or had to move out or moved away. or that person moved away from you because you were too busy working and not giving time and effort and energy to the relationship. You were too busy chasing money. And you had to experience a lot of hard lessons because of this. Or some of you guys were putting too much value on superficial things, and you missed out on an opportunity with someone because you were looking at them like they didn't have enough. They weren't rich enough. They weren't financially stable enough for you. I see that too, for some of you guys. So this is a very heavy reading. You guys are really learning a very difficult lesson here. And this is closing out that cycle of that lack consciousness as well. So it is positive. The underlying energy is positivity, because it's helping you to propel you forward to get out of that old cycle into the new cycle. Now the King of Hearts, the King of Clubs here is being presented because he represents a man of integrity, and he represents a loyal friend and a generous person. I feel like you're being called to be more charitable, less selfish. It says, give joyfully to organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. So if you were a very selfish Capricorn, you experience a lot of loss because of your selfishness, as you know, because that's the law of attraction. And that's karma. So it's admonishing you to really pay attention to the lesson that's being presented to you. Because we have here, for certain people that are having financial hardship, that there will be a generous male coming in. And if you're a woman, this is a man that cares about you, that loves you, because that's this Five of Hearts here. This is someone that might want to marry you one day. So there will be a love offer. And this is also a lesson of self-worth and value for some women, Capricorn. Not equating your self-worth to money, not equating your self-worth to how much money you have in the bank, or what kind of clothes, or what kind of car you drive. That should not matter. It's all about what you have to offer, what you bring to the table emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Okay, so a lot of you women are going through a lesson of finding your worth and not equating your worth to your financial stability. But I do see there will be a generous man that is going to come in, and financially, he's going to be financially stable. He's going to be generous with his time, because maybe you were dealing with a man that was working all the time, that didn't show you any attention, that didn't give you any affection, that cared more about his business and his money than you. And this could have been someone you dealt with in the past, and you're feeling a lot of guilt because of this. But God is letting you know that he's sending somebody in that's going to give you the love that you deserve. Okay? And with this Five of Hearts, again, this is about a major change coming in, such as, moving away from one partner to a new partner. This could be moving to a whole new home, getting a divorce. Okay, so this is a major change coming in. So this could be coming in with that eclipse. So be prepared for that. If you have been considering leaving your partner, be prepared that might be something that you will experience in the next 6 months. The King of Clubs, again, is a very respectable man. He has very good intentions. He's like the King of Wands, but better. He's usually an older guy, and he will bring you personal satisfaction on a professional level. This could be a promotion from your superior. It's a very good omen, and it offers protection, and it helps you face the bad side of the reading. So if the reading like this is kind of negative here, this door to value, it's bringing a positive energy. It's like that. It's letting you know that this is going to be a solution to this particular problem, where maybe you lost your job, maybe you don't have money right now, you're not financially secure. Somebody's going to come in and help you. It could be a superior that's going to offer you a promotion. It could be a love interest. It could be a family member offering you financial support. So it is bringing in very good energy, and this is going to make you reach a state of well-being and peace of mind. Okay, so this is like I said, it's about a relative wanting to help you, A member of your family or older friend will support you, okay? With his or her help, your life will become more positive. So it could be a male or female. So that's very good. Now let's get into this 8. Now, like I said, marriage is being indicated with this 5 of hearts. But because this is reversed, I see this as possibly getting a divorce. And I'll clarify that. Okay, but for some of you guys, it can be this king coming in, generous, respectable, wanting to offer you love, wanting to marry you. This is long term, okay? And it feels like this reading is going into the love portion. So I feel like this is a lesson that you have to learn about your value, your self-worth. And I feel like this is letting you know, once you learn your worth and your value, this is when this can come in. I may have already said this because I had to record this whole section over. I recorded and didn't realize that the tablet wasn't recording, so I'm kind of backtracking. But this is about a lesson of self-worth and value. So I feel like here, when you learn to love yourself, when you learn the your value and your worth, that is when you will attract this husband figure, this generous person. But as far as finances, this is someone coming in to help you financially. This could be a family member coming to help you. I do see that you may be a divorcee and maybe you're regretting. But it's like I said, things happen for a reason. It happened exactly as it should have happened. And don't feel guilty for leaving behind something that wasn't serving you, because something better is coming. Okay, so let's clarify this King of Clubs, 5 of Hearts, and 8 of Hearts. The 8 of Hearts, did I go into that? The 8 of Hearts is about, again, a love connection, a relationship, 2 people coming into union. This is possible reconciliation with someone from your past, someone you may have been in a relationship with. I also saw that some of you guys are waiting on somebody else to get a divorce to start a relationship with them. Okay, I feel like there was a connection in the past that didn't go well, or you feel guilty because it was a missed opportunity. This person got married to someone else, and you've been beating yourself about that. But I see that this person may be newly singled or newly divorced, and there may be some sort of connection between you two, an opportunity to reconcile. Okay, with this Mercury retrograde coming in, clarify these 3 cards here. Oh, I had such a beautiful reading for you guys, but we're gonna, yes, there we go. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a new solid beginning that's going to be for the long term. But remember, the lesson that's being brought to you, or this experience is bringing you a lesson of knowing your worth, okay? And as far as finances, whoever this person is that's coming in to help you, this could be someone, a family member, or someone that you are in a romantic situation with. They're going to come in and offer you some financial assistance here. I do see for some of you guys are getting a new job, because the door to value is about losing a job or missing out on an opportunity for a new job. So some of you guys will be getting a new job. Some of you guys are going to be proposed to. So this is an engagement. Okay. And like I said, this could happen in the next 6 months. Clarify the 8 of Hearts by itself. This relationship. Who's this? What is this relationship? And this is usually a relationship that usually leads to marriage. This is going to bring in positive feelings, energies. This is going to bring you peace of mind. Clarify the 8 of Hearts, please. Too many cards. Clarify the page. I was going to say the page. The 8 of Hearts, please. And the reason I had these cards flipped over is because these are love cards, and this is going to really break down what these lessons are about. They're beautiful cards to get. So I have the 10 of Pentacles and Temperance. So whatever those lessons were from the past, or whatever didn't go right, whatever was out of balance, had to end. So like I said, for some of you guys, I do see a divorce. I see some of you guys having to leave a job that was not fulfilling you. The Star in reverse, yeah. Remember, this is all about not focusing on what didn't go wrong or right, okay? Or what went wrong. The failure energy of, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not where I want to be financially. Again, this is about family. I do see something in regards to family shakeup for some of you guys. Check your chart. See where you have Cancer in your chart. See how the eclipse is going to affect you. Some of you guys might be affected in the 10th house. Okay, I see that. I see the 8th house and I see the 5th house. Siblings and family members, children. So we have an ending of a cycle that's going to bring in positive change and a soulmate. Okay, and this could be a ending of a relationship, but I really see it as a beginning of a relationship. The Wheel of Fortune, this is fortune when it comes to love. I think ultimately your goal is to be financially stable and have a long-term partner. And I feel like this new cycle is going to bring that in with the Lover's card. This is about needing to make a decision about love. Let's look at these cards here. Happy family, caring connections in the heart chakra, baby. So this is beautiful energy, like I said. But let's see. Now, what I was saying before about generational curses, I feel like this is about breaking the generational curses or curse that you have, your family has endured for many, many, many moons or years. There's going to be a major decision that is going to affect the family. This decision has to do with an ending, okay? But the ending or this new cycle coming in is going to bring in a very positive energy, a blessed union, okay? So in the past here, or in the happy family is being clarified by the Page of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is again talking about somebody overworking, somebody focusing on just money, overworking, working long hours, not having the time to put into the family, a lack of communication. So with the Judgment card, I feel like somebody wants to come back, but that person may be lacking the courage. I'm also seeing with the Page of Wands here, it was a lack of passion or fun, because the pages could be kids. This could have affected a child too. This, one of the parents working, or maybe you, because like I said, fifth house may be highlighted for some of you guys, where it affects your children, you working so much. The relationship that might be affected is your kids. That could be highlighted, that could be brought to the forefront to be dealt with. Kids are being affected by this. Judgment in the Page of Wands. This is a lack of judgment, poor judgment, or judging the situation too harshly. Being judgmental on yourself, not because you're lacking confidence and courage. You're criticizing yourself, judging yourself harshly, which is causing you to have a problem with communicating your true feelings. I feel here with the Judgment card, there's loneliness here. A feeling of doing it all by yourself. Clarify the Judgment card in reverse. Clarify the Judgment card. Five of Swords. An ending of conflict here. Someone made a judgment. It could have been a poor judgment, but I feel like someone made a judgment to not have to stop communicating, or to start putting work in a family situation or a relationship, because there was too much fighting, too much conflicts. They were dealing with someone that was making really bad decisions, someone that may have put you in a third party situation. If you are the third party, I feel like this person is needing to make a decision about whether they want to end a situation, to start a new situation with you. We have the Three of Wands. This could be a long distance relationship. Someone may be at a distance. This could be a failed long distance relationship, or this could be delays or obstacles blocking a connection. I do see the Strength card and the Hangman, so in the reverse. So someone could have been someone could have had their back turned to you. Maybe they were refraining from contacting you or having a new passion start with you, but I feel like they're coming out of this stuck energy. For some of you guys, I see this as you being strong about making a decision to move away from a situation that no longer serves you. You were stuck about making that decision. This is, again, this could be that divorce that I've been picking up strongly. I feel like you're needing to make this decision, and it's difficult for you. You're lacking the courage to do that because financially on your own, you may not feel like you may feel like you may not have enough to support yourself. Okay, but a decision will ultimately be made. Clarification on the Four of Happy Family. A lot of it has to do with generational curses, with the lack of money, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm a Page of Wands. This is starting but not finishing things. I'm also feeling, yeah, work. This has to do with work too. Working together, cooperation. This is collaboration. Again, I feel that third party energy heavy. Clarify this Three of Pentacles. For some of you guys, what you guys are addressing as far as the generational family issue would be working together with family members, collaborating with family members, building something. I see work too. Maybe there's what people do for work. I feel like this is for a very small group, maybe a specific person. Someone, your family was expecting you to go into the family business, but you are deciding that you want to follow your own path, and that path might be leading you down a spiritual journey. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in a happy family. And this is for like a select few, where you know there's a family business, a family legacy. Everybody in your family is a carpenter. Everybody in your family is something, and they want you to be that as well. Chariot, but I feel like you're moving in a whole different direction. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to take control of your life and do what's best for you, okay? And this is you moving away. For some of you guys, this is you moving away from a person that's married. Or maybe if you're the one that's married, you're moving on from that. I see that very strong. Let's clarify the caring connections. But like I said, this is all about a lesson of clearing the family issues, dealing with family issues, generational curses with, not being able to fulfill those goals and desires, those dreams, because of fear, because of self-limited beliefs, because of the lack consciousness, okay, coming from a place of lack, because the Three of Pentacles is work. It's about workmanship. It's about recognition in one's work, okay. And I feel like you're not feeling recognized for the work that you do, okay. Clarify caring connections, King of Pentacles, and I feel like in the past you're learning a lesson of dealing with men that are not financially supporting you, or men that are not stable financially, or men that are not offering a commitment to you. I feel like that's about to change with this new cycle. There's going to be an ending to that. You're cutting away at things that don't serve you, coming out of this stuck energy. With this Ace of Wands, this is about frustration, being frustrated about not being able to make a decision, or missing an opportunity and choosing a different path, and letting go of stress, anxiety, and worry, and being able to, because this is about, and this is a 9, it's an ending of this stress here, and this Fool card is a new beginning, a new start. So I feel like this cycle is going to bring in a new way of thinking, letting go of things that don't serve you, relationships, people, connections of all kinds, friends, family, co-workers, business partnerships that don't serve you, and only focusing on caring connections, focusing on the people that are adding to your life and not taking away. That King of Pentacles is stubborn, he's selfish, and I feel like you're learning a lesson of not dealing with people that are not honoring you and that do not see your worth, okay? And when you learn that lesson of not seeing your worth, because remember, ultimately people are a reflection of you, they're reflecting back how you feel internally. When you learn to love yourself, this is when you are attracting, okay? Because remember, we have this law of attraction card here. Attracting, not chasing. That is when you're going to attract the love that you desire, the connection that you desire. Clarify. What the? I can't speak. Clarify, please. The clear connection card. Yes, Queen of Cups, when she starts to love herself. Queen of Cups is all about dealing, someone that has a lot of emotions, but she is emotionally grounded. She's stable here in the upright. Okay, she's sitting on her throne. Queen of Swords is someone that is a little bit bitter, a little bit vindictive. I feel like this is you overcoming this bitterness, this sternness, this harsh energy. This is about not being that not playing out that role of that old story that you've been telling yourself of not being good enough, or not being wanted, or not being enough. And I feel like you're cutting away at that old narrative of the old you, and you're being more nurturing to yourself. You're being more loving. Okay. Queen of Swords is very harsh in the reverse. She's very controlling, very vindictive, very cold. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups being shown here, this is you letting go of that and being open to love, being open. Because remember, it's all about your internal world that's going to attract the external. You have to love yourself first before you can give love or attract the love that you desire. More clarification on the Caring Connections card. Lots of cards. That's too many cards. More clarification on the Caring Connection, please. Yeah, I feel like here you're going to be putting in the work, working on yourself. You're going to be grounded, and you're going to start gaining the confidence and the courage that you need to go after what it is that you desire. This is a certain level of knowingness. This king is able to manifest what he desires. He is charismatic. He is enthusiastic. He's optimistic. This is also possibly a love interest, embodying this energy of the King of Wands, a go-getter. Clarify the King of Wands here, please. Clarify the King of Wands. And for you guys that don't like a lot of shuffling, sorry, I shuffle throughout my whole reading. That's how I pull the energies. Clarify the King of Wands. Because I feel like someone's about to say, well, she shuffles too much. Oh, well. And I'm going to continue to shuffle the hell out of these cards. Clarify the King of Wands. So nothing's coming out because I spoke too soon. So we have death, a transformation, and we have forward movement with the Eight of Wands. This is fast. Something's going to happen fast after this transformation, after this death. This is an ending to the old way of being. Okay. There will be a lot of communication coming in from someone, and it could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person. I have Scorpio here. I feel like the Scorpionic energy, this energy coming in, is about a rebirth. Here's the King of Cups. There we go. Here's the counterpart, King and Queen. So there will be fast movement once you stand up, stand in your power. And once you start, because this is all about manifestation. It's an ending to that old way of thinking, that lack consciousness. It's an ending of not knowing your own worth. It's an ending to taking, and not giving. there's a balance coming in, and it's coming in fast with this Eight of Wands. And it's allowing you to move in a more positive direction instead of looking backwards all the time. And there is going to be a counterpart coming in. And this last card I want to clarify is the heart chakra card. Clarify this heart chakra card, please. I want you guys to be able to see. Now, in the original reading, I did have, really beautiful message. Clarify the fourth chakra, please. Heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. Send it upright so it's positive. This is about opening up your heart, healing your heart chakra. Healing from past trauma and pain. Healing from past life. Healing. Okay, so the Four of Wands fell on the Happy Family card. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Four of Wands. Liberating yourself from a family situation, marriage. I do see that. That's coming out strongly. For some of you guys. I'm sorry to have to keep repeating that, but it keeps coming out. Some of you guys already know that you got to end a relationship that is no longer serving you. But I see this Four of Wands as this stability that you were lacking, this lack of happiness, this lack of direction. I feel like that's coming to an end. The Page of Swords is the initiator. He's coming in as a neophyte. He's a student, but he is all about planning, setting goals, doing the research, putting the long hours on learning something. He's very vigilant, and he's a 3, and he's all about the truth. See, he has that sword of truth in his hand. No, you know, this is about you being completely honest with yourself. This is about a different way of thinking, a change of your mindset. He's looking back at this past unhappiness, this disappointment, this broken family. That I also saw that too, with the generational curse family issues. He's looking back at it, and he's cutting that out. This is you cutting out this past. Now here in the future, or this card here is about the future. This is about someone finally makes a decision. You know, because 2s are about waiting. They're about, it's a period of gestation, you know, and 2s represent crossroads, decisions. And I feel like in the reverse, this is a decision has been made. This is also him cutting out the fear of change. Okay. Clarify this Two of Wands here. Why is the 2? That came out for another. I think that came out in Sagittarius' reading. So you may be dealing with a Sag. Clarify this Two of Wands, please. Magician in reverse. Or was it death? Let me put that back. Got a card flip. Nope. Okay. Temperance. Temperance came out. Okay. Balance. Healing. Yeah, remember I said healing of the heart chakra? Balance, healing, and patience. Okay. Clarify. The Empress. Wow. And there goes that self-worth. After you heal, find your balance, bam, there she go. Now you know your worth. Now you're the Empress. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's see if the counterpart comes out for the Empress. I would love to see the Emperor come out. Clarify the Empress, please. Why is she being presented here? Clarify the Empress. Three of Cups is trying to come out. Reconciliation. Temperance could represent a reconciliation. Clarify the Empress. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Wow. Great progression. This is about not giving up. This is about forward movement, not giving up. Setting healthy boundaries. He's a wounded warrior, but he keeps going. You know, he keeps going. Eight of Wands and Nine of Wands. Why are you showing me the Eight of Wands and Nine of Wands? Now, if the Ten of Wands comes out, that's going to be wild, and that's going to be a very good omen. Ending of suffering. Ending of the hardship. The Sun in reverse. It's still positive, the Sun in the reverse. It's still very positive to see. Clarify the Sun. Yeah, clarity. There we are. This is all about illuminating things and gaining clarity after a very long, hard journey. Okay? Somebody may be traveling towards you, but you're being asked to set up your boundaries. But the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant is coming out to clarify the Sun in reverse as you now seeing past the illusions and being clear on what it is that you desire. We have the Hierophant being committed to your cause. You desire commitment, and I don't blame you. So Psychic Tarot of the Heart for the final message, and then I'll let you guys go. These are longer readings because this is a heavy energy. This is going to cover 6 months worth of changes coming in, and these are going to be for the betterment of you. Okay, so these changes are positive. They may come in and may shake things up, but it's much needed change. Crown chakra, illumination, clarity, enlightenment. Three of Wands take the lead. Ships coming in, ready for that new journey. This is achievement. One more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love this. Spread your wings. I love that the Three of Wands take the lead, and the Two of Wands is being presented here. Because with the Three of Wands, this is all about reaching, it's like reaching the end of a journey or a cycle here. You know, or feeling like this is the end, feeling like this is, you achieve your goal. And the goal was to end the cycle, right? The goal was to learn from the past, to learn all your lessons, right? And you're finally at the end of the road, and you're like, I've made it, okay? I've reached the goal, but only to realize that this is not the end, it's just the beginning, right? And the potential now is being made available for a new adventure, and whatever this successful achievement was, you're realizing that there is so much more that can be experienced, right? So the achievement is, okay, I've learned, I've grown, and I'm ready, right? You're ready to take the lead, and you're ready to spread your wings, because with the Two of Swords, now this is about, okay, you're evaluating through reflection, right? Through evaluating the past experiences, and now you're realizing your manifestation capabilities. Now you're realizing that there is a beginning being offered to you, okay? And All you have to do is choose that path to that new beginning, right? Spreading your wings is about freedom. It's freedom to manifest the reality in the life that you want finally, without being restricted. Because Two of Wands is about restricted freedom in a sense. Yes, there may be some time, a period of waiting, okay, associated, because the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands do have, they do represent waiting, okay? And this waiting is just a period of gestation. This is just a period of you getting in alignment, right? To be in the right places, in the right mindset, around the right people to get to where it is that you're trying to be. Now, if this is a relationship, this is now having successfully learned the lesson to love yourself, learning that you have the ability to manifest what it is that you want. So you're learning to manifest in the right way. Now you're bringing in more harmonious, positive experience into your reality. And this is bringing in a soulmate that can match you. Now, because the three, like I said, the Three of Wands is the beginning. It's a partnership. And it's an achievement that you've always been trying, it's something that you've dreamt about, and it's something that you've been waiting on, right? With the Two of Wands. Now that it's here, you're ready to spread your wings, you're ready to embrace it, and you're ready to start this new journey. So that is a very, very beautiful message. I'm being advised to pull one more card, and that is the end of your reading. It's a long reading. I hope it resonated. One more card. Thank you. Throat chakra. And you need to communicate at the bottom of the deck. This is about communicating clearly your needs and believe in succeed. Six of Wands, victory. So that is beautiful. That is your reading. I'm all this purple, violet is reminiscent of that crown. Is that it's the crown? I'm sorry, the third eye. So this is about following your intuition, believing to succeed. Okay. Believing, taking the lead, spreading your wings, speaking what it is that you want to help it materialize in the physical, believing in it, and you shall succeed in the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.